Hello. Yo, check it out. Didn't start stream by blasting Inkling Chaos. Weren't expecting that, weren't you? Happy Monday. Happy productivity. Hamilton. You did it right today. Indeed you did. You did do good. You did great. I'm proud of you. You won, son. Oh, how are you? Happy Productivity Day. So, who be messaging me? Oh, my older sister is talking about Animal Crossing. I win? Yeah, you win. Oh, yeah, I know how much you love to win as well. Anyway, today is Art Strem. And gonna keep going on. Oh, no, don't go to sleep. Keep going on with Splatoon, Inkopolis Square. So, okay, here's what it's looking like right now. I'm done with the crust bucket for now. I slapped on some nice-ish textures. And I'm gonna move on now. I was doing the clothes shop. Did a lot of it actually last week, just like in my spare time. So it's basically done. The chairs and tables from that we like started in last week. Started on, not started in. Yeah. It's looking okay, you know, it's coming together. So what I'm doing right now is, I did the outside of the building, basically, like the, oh, well, I haven't imported the new model, but now I'm gonna do some of the interior. Doing well, yeah. Finally stopped being groggy after falling asleep. Oof! Oof. Big oof indeed. I hate when you take a nap and then you wake up and you're like, I feel more dead than alive. Chaos Glacier, thank you for raid. I don't know why Twitch's, or not Twitch, Streamlabs' raid notifications have not been working recently. Someone said maybe Twitch not Twitch, sorry. Streamlabs upgraded some kind of widget, so it broke it a little bit. But anyway, thank you for raid. How was the rest of Dark Souls? But yeah, Sampleton, I hate when I like wake up from a nap and I'm like, listen, I should feel more rested, and then I just feel like dead. It's kind of a crapo feeling. It's like, I trusted you! You were the chosen one! Alright, so these are also not all equally spaced. Do you think? Oops. I actually think I have the first two too close together, maybe, mayhaps. This should be a little further, perhaps, like that. When then these can both get bigger. The stuff kept killing me. Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff killing you. Even when you were looking like Tarzan's grandma. Also, today, I feel like most during dev streams, like more than others, I'm like, well, I also am sipping on a lovely glass of wine. I have a very nice peach dessert wine with me today. Very good, very good, very, very, very good. Should probably do it from this view. Also, I'm gonna freeze these guys, and I'm gonna move them out of here so I can make sure these guys are properly spaced. That's about right, I think. No, it could be a bit more. That's too much. Uh-oh. So this is stuck into the wall a bit too much. Brings me so much sadness, and I was like, well, I can't work like this, and I forget how to cook and burn oil. It's a ton. Oh, oof. I kind of just stare at the wall, honestly, just like devoid of all emotion. You gotta wait for that wakefulness to creep back in. It's like the worst during school, too, when you're like, I'm gonna lie down for like 10 minutes, take a power nap so I can study better. And then, like, it doesn't happen. Going to bed. It's 3 a.m. Alright, thanks for coming by and thanks for a raid. But have a good night, Chaos Glacier. Get some restful sleep after getting demolished by everything in Dead Souls. Wall staring was the correct play that I did not do. Burning oil, you know. You're just getting ready to riot. I don't know what that really had to do with anything, but I kind of like saying it. Also, a strategy that would have been smarter is just have the middle block extend like perfectly into each one. But, you know, as per usual, I noticed these things would be good ideas in retrospect. Let's get these all back into place. Nope. Whoa, why is the object not... What? Okay, that was weird. Yeah, why is... Oh, custom... That's bizarre, okay. There we go. I do love a good riot. Don't we all? Especially around these birds. Also, I'm wondering if I should bother with, like... I mean, okay, so those are clearly, like, the shape is modeled, but then, like, look at how fuzzy it looks. It's because, like, the clothes is just textured. It's just, like, this is just, like, just the shape. And then the details are all textured. It's not modeled on. It's really easy to tell in Splatoon what is modeled and what's textured. Like, for example, you can tell that this, I think it seems that, like, this metal brace is modeled. But anyway, okay. Yeah, once I finish the clothing shop, I'm gonna do the utility pole. I really, for some reason, think utility poles are neat. I don't know, they just kind of have a nice aesthetic to them. It's a little strange, but I am a little strange. Alright. So, I would say I don't really have the best geometry to just, like, directly extrude, because there's, like, a... This is part of the ceiling. Well, actually, no, it's not even a chunk. It's, like, one little strip. Do you see that? Huh. Okay, I'm a bit confused by the internal geometry of the building, but it's fine. Okay, wait, where's my water? Too much wine. I want some water now. Immediately followed by wine. Honestly, I think the easiest course of action at this point would just be to have that a separate mesh and then slide it in. It also doesn't look like it's completely parallel to the wall. Do you see? It forms like a triangle shape with that wall behind it. There's no way that, like, from here all the way across to, like, here where the reticle is pointing, like that line I just traced, there's no way that is parallel to this back wall. It doesn't look like it. Red or white? White, I think. Yeah, white, I think? Wait, there's an obvious answer to that, but it's a very lovely peach dessert wine. It's quite sweet, which is... Honestly, maybe I didn't want this much of a glass, because it is sweeter than, like, the wines that I've had in the past, like, on stream. But it's okay. Also, it does look... actually a little bit like this can be moved back out this way. Who is here? Hi, Dex. Also, Sampleton, to answer your question, definitely sweet. Because it's a dessert, I mean, it also says on it sweet, but it's dessert wine. Whatever that fucking mean. Also, I think I am starting to realize that the building might be a little bit too wide. I don't know, I think it looks okay, honestly. I measured it against the crust bucket. Yeah, it definitely touches that wall. However, I think I definitely can continue pushing that corner to the side. Like this corner. Like, honestly, even as far as... No, not that far. As far as this, maybe? F, I mixed up what I thought dry meant. Oof, it do be like this. Sampleton, are you drunk? You know, have some drink, take a load off. You study too much. You know, some of my friends on the weekend were like, hey, does anyone want to play Among Us? And one of my friends was like, I have to study for midterms. And another one of my friends literally said, just fail. And I was like, yo, that is the big brain strat. It's not. It's a joke. I'm joking. Do not fail kids. Do not fail tests on purpose, kids. It's a bad idea. Also, I think that since you can't really see this side of the building, it honestly does not matter if this looks a little foggy. Also, I do kind of suspect that the ceiling is a bit too high still. So let's go inside and fix that. Like moderately too high. Let's lower it to like... How tall is it in relation to the door? Oh, so it's actually not much taller than the door, so my ceiling was way too high. It's like about that. Yeah, okay. I think we're getting it. Yeah, I think we got it, kind of. And nope. Since I did adjust those. Is the back wall too close to the front of the building now? A little bit, actually, it seems, since I adjusted it. So I am going to... I think also I could flatten it. The angle seemed a bit steep. And then push it back the tiniest bit. I don't fail on purpose. Oh, oof. Oof. I really feel that, dude. It's been, well, that's a lie. I did take exams, because I did, like, for my comp sci classes, but, like, it's been a long time since I took exams where it's like, this matters for my major! And, yeah. Tests are dumb, yo. They only test how much, like, not only, but I feel like they just test how much knowledge you can cram into your brain the night before. I don't know. It is super different when, like, you're in grad school and you're, like, doing something you care about. For me, my experience with exams was like, oh, this stupid gen ed history course. Also, okay, let's combine, wait. There's a top shelf. So the top shelf, height-wise, is just under that cover. So it does seem a bit high. Or a bit low, sorry. So let's duplicate. And it's about there in height, probably. Yeah, tests are not accessing what they think they are. Yeah. I'm not really a great test taker either. Like, all those test taking strategies about, like, manage your team well and, like... I kind of take it takes me a while to kind of even understand the question. So, it's a bit of an oof. Also, there's a very clear, like, solution what I should have done to these first. Alright. Rather than what I did, I always rotate things a little too early in the process, and that is a mistake, I would say. So it looks like on these things I might have reset their transform. Actually, let's just delete them because we do still have one that's functional that has, like, reset transform, or like original transform where I didn't freeze it, so let's try and get all of these on the same line as much as possible. Actually, let's not do that. Let's do this. Let's duplicate all from this line. And line it up like this. Yeah, I kind of like that solution better. Because it's a bit easier to make sure these are overlapping than, like, to line the models up with the grid. I overthink and sabotage myself. Yeah, that happens. It really does happen like that. Something that happens to me a lot is, well, of course not nowadays because I haven't taken exams in a long time, but something that used to happen to me a lot was I would have the correct answer the first time, and then I would be like, and then change my mind, and then change it to the wrong answer. Like, I know that's something that happens to people a lot, but that, I shit you not, there were many tests that, like, I did that at least once per test, at least. And it's like, it was honestly like, it happened probably up to like a third of the time on the majority of tests I took. Which is why, honestly, I got to a point where I stopped actually checking my work on exams. I just turned them straight in. And honestly, it bit me in the butt sometimes. However, it didn't bite me in the butt more frequently than it did bite me in the butt. So that became my strat for taking exams when I was older in high school. So won't let myself change answers? Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, you think you have a good reason. So maybe it's, like, not good that I just, like, again, straight up stop reviewing my work. I also did have a system on exams, however, where if I felt that I was actually confused about, if I wasn't sure about my answer on a question, then I would actually circle it and come back to it. So I would always look over those circled questions again, but I would never look over questions that didn't have those circles. So I just deleted... No, what? Oh, there's still two. Okay, lovely. Lovely. I should have done this from the start. Would have been a much smarter idea. And then I can just combine the meshes and then rotate the whole thing. Would be a lot easier and cleaner and make sure everything is, like, properly symmetrical. I always double check and end up taking full time. Yeah. Yeah, I used to feel really bad about not taking full time on exams, but then I was, again, like I said, I did develop the strategy where it's just like, well, I circle the questions that I'm genuinely concerned about. And then, like, then I would check the work on those. But everything else, it's like, well, if I felt confident the first time, what are the chances that I'm going to... Because also, I have a pretty good memory, so, like, say, question 3 on in the exam. It was, like, blah, 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 or whatever. And then you get to question 17, and it's like, wait a minute. I felt confident on my answer to question 3, but given the new, like, context of, like, what was said in the question in question 17, I'm gonna go fix my answer in question 3. Like, those I will backtrack and find and fix my answer. But, like, I started to tell myself, like, well, I was convinced this is the right answer the first time, and then I have no new reason to suspect that that is a wrong answer. So I will not go back and check it. Just me, though, but honestly, I actually really did start to do significantly better on exams after I started to, like, kind of do that. Yeah, all in all, exams are poo-poo. I have a great memory of taking full time and then asking the professor what the answer to the question was, a question I was stuck on, and have a memory rushing exam because I did it because right before my friend found out her dad had a what? Excuse what? Oh boy. Is her father okay? Nah. Please say yes. This was a while ago, and yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, holy. Huh. Whew. I was sweating for a second there. I'm glad that he's okay now, though. I don't think I'd ever rush an exam faster, and you did well, too. Bruh. See, it's all proof that, like, just zoom to the exam, honestly. Don't doubt it, because, like I said, if you don't know the material now, what are the chances you're gonna know it in, like, 10 minutes? Unless, for example, it was that case where, like, you kind of you get a little bit of a clue from another question. A really hard time doing this wall because it's a bit hard to tell where it actually is. Since, like, when you stand inside the shop, it looks very different. So I can only really gauge, oops, by looking on the outside. Anyway. I love those. The other answer just gives it away. Yeah. Yeah. It took, like, it was one of those things where it's like, test-taking strategy! And I'm just like, ah! Hate that though. What if I know? Or like, it's not that I hate it. I actually, okay. I love when when the exam has like answers to other questions kind of like sneakily snuck into them. Wow, I speak English. Cause again, but again, I had a hard time learning some of those strategies for sure. Like the one where the question is built into the exam. That one was one that I figured out a bit earlier on, but then the rest is like, oh boy. Also, like, because a lot of the time as well, I couldn't be bothered to learn some of the material on the exam because for a while in life, my grades were quite poor because I couldn't be fucked to care about the material. And then I started just caring about getting good grades. And like passing. How is everyone lost? Oh no! Hi Snow. I'm sorry you lost your phone though. Like, lost, or is it just misplaced in the house, maybe? And yeah, Sampleton, test-taking strategy implies you're learning to take a test, yeah. Not learn the material. Which, like, I both like and dislike. I like in the sense that it's like, well, if you're clever enough, you can get out of it. And it's like, for me, I kind of like it when I can be clever and like, because okay, you know what, this is my nice thing about myself. I kind of felt that when I was in school, at least, I had a good intuition for seeing through the question, like kind of understanding, well, this is what the question's asking me, but what is it really asking me? So like in the sense of like and like when I don't know the answer, how do I solve it? So in the sense of like I'm really losing my train of thought. In that regard, I kind of like the tests that can also be like, you can sneak around a little bit in, but then like I feel so offended when I like actually study for a test, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know? The struggle of learning versus getting grades is a tough one, yeah. It also, okay, I will say it depends on the subject as well. For example, taking a maths exam, like, oh, there's no fucking way that a question down the line is gonna help you solve an earlier question, really. Because it's like, you know, the formulas or whatever and all that shit. But then, like, for example, history exams. Ooh, those are like, prime use for that strategy. Because it's like, oh, well then extra dates get dropped in the rest of the exam by mistake. And it's like, ooh, that's an important date that I needed. There was double there? What the heck? You're okay, so you lost it and you found it. Where was it? Was it just like on your desk, like vibing? Also, I think this bench might be a little bit thick. Because I think these were still a little bit too close to this corner. So I have to get them out of there. Alright. I respect that 1,000%. I aspire to do that. Yeah. I've never considered myself the smartest person, like in I like book smarts, but I do really like puzzles, and so like not saying that like exams are puzzles, but I consider myself a pretty observant person, so I like finding patterns. Is the thing. I kind of just like staring at some stuff, like I said, staring at the wall, and being like, there's something interesting and peculiar about this. What is it? In that voice. In this very strange voice. Also, it was on your nightstand? Bruh. Bruh. Snow. It's okay though, dude. I lose my phone pretty easily. Actually, my first year roommate from uni, she was like, there's two things I can count on to happen every day. Like one of our suite mates clogging the shower drain, and then me, and she's talking to me, and like when she's talking to me, she's like, you losing your phone, and I was like, excuse me, yes, but also I'm offended. I don't know why I'm working so hard on placing it right now, because I'm gonna have to place it in Unreal, but it's fine. Huh, I don't... Does it really stick out that much? Oh, it does. Oh boy, okay. So there's like a board thing, and then the ceiling. Which these can be flubbed a little bit, because it's not like fully in view. So you don't study unless you really struggle? Yeah, studying is for nerds. I used to study really hard, and then I got a little burnt out, I think. Hi, Queasy. How goes it? Welcome to Strem. How's your draw every day for 4 months going? Also, let's set that to work. Yep. Straighten all this out. I enjoyed the times where I could learn in class and not have to study so much. Yeah, I love learning, but I hate school. I really hate school. Like, I spend a lot of the day, like, reading on very random stuff, because I'm, like, I mean, who's not curious about random shit? But then, like, I fucking hate school. Fucking hate tests. I fucking hate, like, writing, like, essays about shit I don't care about. Yeah. Forget everything, but I remember it unless it's finding something. Oh, oof. When you lose your phone. Yeah. Oh, when you lose your phone, sorry. Alright. So it doesn't attach entirely, and then it does. It's like a little tapestry type hanging thing. Also, the logo lettering for the shop was a lot of fun to do, and it did make me realize. Check it out. These letters float. Wait, dude, piss off. They're literally floating. They are not attached to anything. Do you guys see that? Magic exists in Splatoon. Levitation. Ah! It's so funny. I love it. Like, this top logo is attached, but these letters are not. It's hilarious. I've really learned to appreciate all the detail in Inkopolis because of doing this. Also, let's save, because it's saying I haven't saved. Dudes, I'm so glad that I am a paranoid, like, saver. Because the other day, I kicked... So, in general, like, I have a rat's nest of cables down here. There's, like, my desktop computer, there's the freaking Wii, there's, like, phone charger, watch charger, like, extension cords to plug in all the shit that I have, the Switch charger, like, adapters. It is a rat's nest back here. And so when I was unplugging my fan last week to put it away, like, I pulled out the desktop computer by accident and knocked it loose, and I was like, no! And it's like a good thing that I save, like, every 10 seconds. Like, even if I haven't made a change, like, oh, no changes, I still save. Because, oh, I'm not, like... I had a lot of shit running that day in particular. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was doing a lot of work. And I'm so glad I saved. Long story short. Save like a maniac. Even when you haven't changed anything. Always hit Control Save. If someone tells me to do something, I feel like not doing it. Dude, that's relatable. That is so relatable. And it's like the worst when you're about to when you were about to do it, and then someone's like, do it, and you're like, well, no, I don't want to. Your pingu. Yeah. This meme. Also, I read, so remember how a few weeks ago, before I started using Game Chops, I was like, I don't know if I can use their stuff because I might get muted, but I actually did read their like descriptions about like licenses and usage, and so they are totally free to use on stream. Just gotta like please link, like especially if you upload to YouTube and shit like that. So yeah, huzzah! I won't get muted. Oh dear. A sudden and brutal attack against the British Empire.
Oh boy.
People really do be... Oh, is this Midna's theme? Oh, Twilight Realm. I've never heard this playlist from Game Shop, so. Also, I think perhaps the issue actually is that one, this is still a bit too wide, but also it is tilted at a bad angle. It is not tilted at the right angle. Maybe it should be more like this. I don't know, I kind of still felt that this is the correct angle somehow. Like I said, it's not parallel to the wall, but it's also not at a very steep angle, is the thing. Oh, wait, I have it at a pretty steep angle right now, bruh. I mean, is this not what I had it at before? Maybe it could be moved outwards a little bit, too? That looks good. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. You know, my first year uni roommate and I used to say sweaty, petty, no regretty. Because holy, we didn't really particularly get along with our suite mates. Like, her and I got along very well, but with our suite mates? That ain't it. It was rough. So we were always like, we are not sharing our resources with them. We shared our resources with each other, and that is it. Wow. Starting to feel the alky kick in. But yeah, we shared our resources with each other, and that's it. It was so much petty, and it was great. This drawing thing has to do with my new inspiration to become a mangaka. I'm still thinking about doing it, though. Wait, what do you mean, still? Are you... Did you stop for a couple of days? Also, ouch, my ear. Sorry, I have to fix my headset. There we go. You didn't? Oh, okay. I was wondering why you said, like, you're still thinking about doing it, though. Sounded like there was gonna be a but clause there. So how far does this extend out? Not that far, okay. Just open Discord bags. You know what, I'm gonna close Discord. It's free practice. Yeah, honestly, the best thing you can do, like, there is no secret to learning how to become an artist. It's literally just who practices every day and who doesn't. That's all there is to it. Just practice every day. I think the floor of the shop might still be a bit small. Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of gradually concluding two things. One, it still does need to be further back. However, it's smushed. It is not. The angles are not as steep as I'm making them out to be, I think. It's a bit more like this. Yeah, this is working out, I think. Yeah, now they're... Okay, and then I can push this back so there's less awkward overlaps. Learn about anatomy too. Yeah, like people are like, I don't want to necessarily like shit on people who are like, well, no anatomy is like my style, but also at the same time, it's like, well, if you kind of know what anatomy is, I think it certainly, in some cases, becomes a lot easier to understand what your style is, because it's like, that way, like you said, learn the rules before breaking them. Then when you break the rules, you can come up with your own rule set for what your style is. You know. Because even if it's like it is not human proportionate, whatever, what your style is, you have a baseline for how your style is in relation to what real anatomy is. But that being said, anatomy sucks and is difficult. my struggles with being able to do anatomy is kind of where it's kind of where I figured out it's not necessarily that I am a character artist. I kind of more just like being a character designer slash costume designer in particular. Because anatomy is hard as fuck. Why? Oh! Bruh. What? Bruh. I was like, why are the vertices not straightening out? What? That is definitely not, like, straight. What the hell? Let's center the pivot. Let's freeze everything. Let's set it to world. I mean, I could just... Yeah, there we go. I could just make a new cube, but, like, I don't know why that was so bizarre just now. No music including game music, or no video games for the rest of your life? I would say no game. But, I mean, does that mean, like, when you play a video game, you can't listen to, like... I mean, when you're playing a game, there's music playing in the background. Does that mean that you have to play all video games muted? Or is this the loophole? Alright. Yep. Okay, so does that also mean no sound effects? Because, like, if you notice, in Inkopolis Square, there's no music playing at all. But there's so many lovely sound effects. Like, there's birds chirping if you listen. And then, you know, like... Inkling... Well, you can't hear it on stream right now. But then, like, inkling and uninklinging. It's that little, like, bloop sound. Also, I got distracted. Okay, so those aren't attached to the ceiling. They are attached to the wall. You know, I'm starting... I know I said earlier, I'm like, I don't think these two are parallel, but honestly, the more I stare at it, I mean, it would make sense for them to be parallel, but I think it's just an issue of the shadows and how the light's baked that it's making them look not parallel. I think they might be... I think they are indeed parallel, because look at the floor behind where the ceiling meets the floor. It is parallel to that this like little part of the ceiling that juts out. I think it's really just about how the lights were baked that's making it look a little bit like it's not parallel. So why does this look like it was warped? Clearly wasn't, though. Anyway, I think it might be the alky. Oh, oops, I was getting the wall line mixed up with the bench. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. It's kind of like this, I would say. This can be moved forward slightly. I mean, you can't see it. It gets blocked by the wall anyway, so it can get really fucking ugly and messy back there, but... Oh, hello! Hi, Gutson! How are you? Those shirts are just JPEGs. Yeah, I was actually talking about it earlier. Like, the thing about Splatoon is it's really easy to understand what is modeled and what is textured. Like, those shirts, it's just the shape of the shirt that's modeled. Everything else is textured. It's painted directly on. But then, like, these utility pole, these metal rods, these metal supports, that is something they certainly could have textured on, but it's modeled. It's very clearly modeled. What's another example that I saw? Ooh, okay, it's actually on the utility pole again. I was looking at the utility pole earlier, because once I finish the inside of the building, we're gonna do the utility pole. Like these buttons, the black buttons and the red button are very clearly modeled on. But like this silver strip is textured, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah, I may not be the best game artist, but listen, I have studied this, so I know what certain things look like. You ran out of Twizzlers! No, how could you? Okay, so here's the news plan. Go drive to a nearby convenience store and get more Twizzlers. Also, why am I entering vocal fry? Look at all these overlapping faces, bruh. It's fine. Okay, I have to do the lights. The lights and then we're done. I really gotta speed it up. Ah! No! I didn't want to enter. I don't want to go shopping now. No! Partially because I already bought everything in the shop. Eee! Very sad. Can we get this person more Twizzles? I know, right? Alright, guys. Let's... Guts and start a GoFundMe for Twizzlers. Okay, so it looks like it intersects with the edge of the first clothing rack. And it's basically just these. I had those models. Yep, yeah. I already have them. I can copy and paste. There, I can duplicate. Let's Command D, Control D. Actually, let's combine them for the time being. Also, Snow, to answer your question, I would definitely say no video games as well. I'm gonna put it this way. I didn't really grow up playing a lot of video games, so I could survive again without them. Also, we had a bot in chat. Oof. Need more money for Twizzlers. Oh, hi, Elpheon. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to Art Stream. I am cloning Splatoon Inkopolis Square from Splatoon 2 because my addiction has gotten out of control. Okay, let's separate everything now. Oh, whoa. Hate when you separate it, like the pivot is the center of the grid, which makes sense, but also like, it's just a nuisance to manually center all the pivots again. How goes it though? GoFundMe for Elpheon, how goes it? GoFundMe for Twizzlers goal. $3 million, trust me. This is how much Twizzlers cost. Well, I mean, depends on how many Twizzlers you're buying, you know? You just finished a Photoshop tutorial. Ooh, what were you making? So, why does that look? The angle is... I think I'm making the angle one a little steeper than it actually... No, looks okay. And then there's two. There's another one. Project. Oh, bam. Honestly, what happens like up against this wall is totally irrelevant because you will never ever see it. Even when you're standing inside the shop, you don't see it. But when you're standing inside the shop, it's a different model. It's a different environment. It's a different set of models. Okay. Ooh, what was I talking about? Okay, so there's... The first row has 1, 2, 3 lights, it looks. Is there a secret fourth light I can't see? Like, dude, I was yesterday standing right here. Or, I'm still standing right here. So there's... Okay, each one has 3. Those two point relatively in the same direction. Those two are outwards. And wow, these are both... This one is literally a duplicate of that one. They didn't even change the rotation. It's okay. I wouldn't either. Dang basics. Just bought a Canon and want to learn to edit. Oh! That's awesome! What Canon model did you get? Come on. Lead the history. Always lead the history in Maya, folks. This is Always delete your history. This is life advice and 3D modeling advice, because the history tends to crash Maya. But then just like delete your history in real life, you know? My history right now is full of robot hands, because I was working on the model for Kevin earlier. Which I think some of you might have seen in the Discord yesterday. Got into the Canon Rebel T7. Oh, very cool. Kevin! We were just talking about you, and I've summoned you! Guys, I summoned Kevin. How'd you get into this? Oh, I just think 3D art is nice. I've always liked art, but I don't really consider myself a good illustrator. But 3D art is like, yo, I can yeet all inability to illustrate out the door. And just make shit in the computer. Here, actually, Kevin, I'm gonna show off the hand that I did for you. Ow, my wrist. This is a good time to post one of your art piece. I'll check it out later. Kevin, I was talking about the hand that I did for you. Cause I streamed a little bit of it to Discord yesterday. I didn't get as far as I wanted because my hand just exploded, like my wrist exploded with pain in the afternoon, so I had to stop. Don't really know why. Did set design in high school and always drooled. Oh, I was a theater tech kid. Stage manager, baby, and soundboard operator. Makes your brain different. I mean, 3D brain, isn't that just real life brain? But yeah. I'm glad that you guys liked it, because I was like I said, I was doing the top and I was like, is this over the top? But also like, here, let me remove it and just show you the hand. Like, that ain't it, Chief. There's something kind of bonkers about it. There's something kind of bonkers about it. Because, like, also, like, even on a real hand, like, the topography of the top of your hand is relatively smooth, minus the really fine details of your hand bones. So, like, I was like, this ain't it, Chief. So I added that shit. I'm glad that you guys liked it. I have to do the blade next, but that's for tomorrow. For today, we're doing weeb shit in Splatoon. Never had that kind of wrist pain. Yeah, this do be what happen when you do, like, when all of your work involves being on the computer for, like, years and years. When you get to be my age. Also, yeah, peas in a pod. We are peas in a pod. Wait, were you stage left? Stage manager, or were you stage right? This matters. Or did you also do soundboard operator? But yeah, theater tech in high school was one of my better memories of high school. Also, wait, Kevin, did you just get off Code Help? How was it? I actually have a really funny story to tell. You're still working? Oh, but you're almost off shift, right? Because it's almost 10. I have a funny story to tell. So last week, right, our beloved, Nezrak was doing Code Help on... Wait, where'd the tops go? What? Oh, there are none. Okay. Was doing Code Help makeup on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, I should go to Code Help because, like, I actually kind of needed some Code Help from him. And also just, like, to vibe and chill and say hi. And so then when I got into the Zoom, there was someone there, he was helping. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll wait till this kid's done, you know? Can't be more than, like, half an hour or whatever. And then this kid was in there for a while, and then eventually I was let into the Zoom, and the first thing I heard was, thank fucking God, that guy was here for like an hour and I did teach him vector math! And I was like, excuse me? And he was like, thank fucking God you were in the waiting room so I could tell this kid, like, I have another person I have to help, like, sorry, just come back later, go see the other dude. So I literally bailed him out of Code Help a little bit last week. And I was like, it was a bit of a bruh moment. Oh, geez. Yeah, some people need a lot of help. Yeah, especially since last week was midterms, as I understand correctly. Especially for the intro class. Yeah. I did a whole shebang in high school in high school and college, but I never touched stage manager like I directed ones. Oh yeah, stage managing is so hard, so stressful. Yeah. Yeah, it's too much stress for me. So like, I wasn't like, oh well, stage manager. Yes, I wasn't. Shoot, I'm literally forgetting then. Who's the name of the person in the booth with literally like the fucking mastermind? I'm literally forgetting. I think we had too many drinks so far, but it's fine. Yes, I'm all like all. Don't stop, dude. um. I mean, yeah, the stage manager. Yeah, like big boy, the brain who's telling. Because I wasn't actually. I was just stage left manager in particular. So I was just kind of like, I was like, the person yelling at stage hands on the stage left. I wasn't the stage manager. Oh boy, I don't have enough. I'm not assertive enough for that, yo. Yeah, I was just stage left manager. That was at least what we called it. I don't know, maybe we were strange as well. It's quite possible. And called everything different because we're like fuck the dictionary, we come up with our own. I was center stage Kevin, so you were an actor. You know, during tech weeks we always would play bingo, and the one thing we could always check off like immediately without fail was actor forgets their line. Good times. Good times. Gonna go now, everyone. Okay, bye, Gutson. I don't know if I actually said goodbye before you left, but I'm really sorry if I didn't. But thanks for coming by. You were a dancer? Ooh, I didn't know you were a dancer, Kevin. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Let's get everything back into. Let's just fucking combine everything and just put it into Unreal and see what it looks like. Did you go to school for this 3D art stuff? No. Yeah, I did game design in university. And I wouldn't necessarily like I really enjoy doing 3D art, but I by no means am a 3D artist, really. Not qualified to have such a title. I don't have the skills. But I really enjoy it and I'm trying to get better at it. Elphaeon, may I ask what you went to school for? And if you do not want to answer, that is also valid. Alright. Clothes shop. Yes. Whatever. Oh yeah. It looking sharp. Honestly, actually, like in terms of proportion, it came out pretty okay, I would say. Also, breakdance. Breakdances. I've never killed it at hip-hop and breakdance. Oh, wait, so can you dance, Elphaeon? I'm a terrible dancer. I'm a really bad dancer. You do, though. You're doing it right now. Yeah, but I'm not like actually like pro 3D artist. I'm just like, extrude, go burr. Did I use that meme correctly? I still don't understand how to use it. Double majored in sociology and theater. Ooh, theater. So I'm assuming you did kind of like a... Was it like a theater tech kind of thing? I just love me some people, I guess. Yeah. People are cool. Oh, okay, sorry, I might have missed that. Have you watched Hunter x Hunter? Nope. Can't say I have. So the trash can looking kind of small, actually. Ooh, but that's okay. Jump! Oh, yes, I have enough jump to get on the table. What? It's just like Splatoon, I can stand on the tables! Okay, anyway. What? Why is nothing inside rendering? What? Sumima, sorry? Maybe, do I need to rebuild the lighting, maybe? Because, like, some of the thing, like, the lights are inside, but there's no... Also, oops, the door is a little offset. There's no... Let's build the lighting, see what happens. You do jazz, lyric, contemporary, tap, and ballet. I've always wanted to dance jazz. Wow, I'm really having a stroke. I've always wanted to learn how to do jazz dancing. I love jazz music so much. It's like, it's kind of that, like, I mean, swing. Like, it has a nice swing to it. That's not a very intelligent comment to make, but I don't know. It's just like, for me listening to jazz music, I really have to get up and move. That doesn't really happen for me for like hip-hop or rock but jazz, that's it, chief. Wait, there's something block. Oh! So what happened? Oh, it's because it didn't unwrap the UVs. Just automatic, it's fine. Oh, my brain is moving so fast right now. Okay, also I know what the problem is. This thing from the original blockout is in the way. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's build lighting again. And let's go back to Maya while that builds. Oh, there's Inkling sounds being played. Should probably watch it. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie, even if it was from 2011, boy, all the best everything right now comes from long before presumably most of us or all of us were born. Even from 2011. 2011 wasn't even that long ago, yo. It's only 9 years. Theater degree started with technical theater, but I did enjoy it and I learned a lot in high school. Then I only did performance. Ooh. My booty always moving in the seat. Yeah. Get that butt moving. Questionable things from Penguin? Always. But what kind of performance do you... so you do dance. Do you do, like... Oh gosh. If you can sing and dance at the same time, I worship you. I can only do one at a time, and I can't dance well at all. Okay, I think the lighting build might be done, yeah. Yeah, I mean, nothing is lit. There's literally only the sun in the scene right now, so whee! But yeah, it's looking pretty sick on the inside. Again, it was really, really fun doing the shop logo. Also, yeah, the player character right now is way shorter than an Inkling, so... Actually, not really, because Splatoon is third-person camera, so who knows? Also, look at the food truck just vibing out here. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh! No, quiet. Back. What happened? Where'd everything go? There you go. Just click on anything. Yeah. So, I'm just about done, I would say, for the building. This building. For now. Not like done. But for now, I'm quite content with where it is. So, let's have had the door fixed. I'm gonna combine all of it except the door. The door will be the one thing that'll be a separate mesh, because I'm gonna eventually have it so, like, you know, in Splatoon, when you walk up to the door, schedule change, yada. My jam, yeah, you act, dance, and sing so. Oh my goodness. I worship you. the amount of physicality, like, listen. This is, I'm gonna start this, well, no. I don't think anyone in chat's gonna fight about this. But also what I was saying is, like, yeah. See, there's a trigger zone very clearly when you walk up, the door will open. I'm gonna set that later. But, when people say that dance is not a sport, I'm just like, have you, excuse me? I personally think that dance is, like, one of the most intensive sports. It involves so much, like, quiet endurance. Truck do be vibing, truck-kun. Okay, let's duplicate. Whoa. Ah, no! I almost deleted it. 100 bit. Oh! Elfan, I'm a fan of you. I would very. Please teach me how to dance. But thank you for the bits. Man, it is too early in the night to be crying already. I don't like this. Abort! Where did your dance career start? Purple, teach me 3D art. Alright. I'll teach you how to. Yes, I'll teach you how to pretend that you know how to do 3D art. And teach me how to. The only dance I literally know how to do in my life is the Charleston. And that took me about a month to get right. I have really bad motor control. It's terrible. Like, when I first moved to university, I had a really big problem with walking into walls. You know, I was talking about my first year roommate earlier. Another thing she did say that she could always count on was she would know when I got back home because she would hear, like, I don't know if you could hear that, but she would hear, like, ow! It's the sound of me walking into a wall. I just have, I think, really bad spatial perception, and it didn't occur to me that I had that issue until I got to university because living at home, I'd lived in that house, in, like, the house I grew up in for so long, I just kind of got used to where everything was, so I didn't even have to look. But then in university, especially in the first, like, 3-4 months, I didn't know where anything was. So even walls, like, turning slight corners, I'd be like, and just walk into walls. It was bad. Bumping into the walls is dancing too, I guess. You know, sometimes I'm also really dramatic about it too. You know, where like I flop over and I'm just like, oh, I've been hit. Yeah. I'm no actor at all, but I do love being dramatic sometimes. All the time. Guys, I'm dramatic AF. We all know this. Alright, what's the transform? Transform. So it's 221. Huzzah! And let's fix them. Oh. Glass. Dance is epic, indeed, Queasy. She's an actress as well. No, I'm not. Like, the thing is, in like a super private setting where it's just like me and a wall and maybe one friend. Maybe. Actually, you know what? No, not even. Just me and my mirror. Me in the shower pretending shit that could never actually happen happens. Having imaginary arguments. Alright, let's swap out the images. References. Also, wait. Okay. Stoplight. Sorry, got really distracted by my phone. I was checking Slack again. Let's just start with the front. Yeah. Man, again, there's something about like stoplights, utility poles. I love them. I don't know why. Love being in an office setting. Oh, dude. Are you into ACNH fashion shows? Oh, boy! Check it out. Alright, don't worry about the fact that the time is totally incorrect and that all the pictures are out of order. I don't time travel, okay, I promise. If only I was this fashionable in real life and could afford this much nice clothing. Okay, we're doing Animal Crossing now. Animal Crossing! I've been playing a lot recently because I like tore down my entire island and renovated it. It's been a while, but look at how cute I am. I'm adorable in Animal Crossing. I don't have more pictures of me, what the heck? Why do I only have pictures of my villagers? Yeah! Again, I wish I could afford all this clothes in real life. Yeah! We should play! Add me! Come meet my penguins! I have 9 penguins on my island! You know, Snappy Curve once called me a fascist for assembling an island of penguins. And I was like, bruh, I kind of am an Animal Crossing fascist when you put it that way. And I cried a little bit. I'm like, I'm not a fascist, I promise. It's just that I really like penguins. It's in the name. I'm not crying. I am crying a little bit. We should play though. Hold up. Bam. Now that friend code command doesn't break the chat, I can finally use it. You know, I'll never forget. I don't think anyone else here will ever forget as well the time someone used friend code and chat exploded because chatbot did not understand what the limit was and just spammed chat with the bot messages. Yeah! Yay friend. Yay new friend. I'm gonna go out island hopping again this week for the first time in a really long time. Cause I wanna find Boomer. I'm gonna yeet Puck. I'm gonna get him out of here. Not that I hate Puck, but he's been on my island. Island. He's been on my island for a really long time. That was a mouthful for no real reason at all. Okay, salmon runner treat. This person can get out of here. We're gonna stomp him. Also, hold up. I have to do something. I have to right a wrong real quick. Bam. Also, okay, Elphaeon, I'm seeing a clip from your stream right now real quick, and you have cats? You have 2 cats? Oh my god, they're so cute! Please tell me these are real cats? And yours? Oh, they're so soft. Look at them. They're so cute. Send link now. Hey, Queasy. Guess not. Well, don't demand things from people if it's private. I'm assuming it's private because you said DM. 2 big shrimp babies. They're so cute. They're so cute. Listen, I love cats so much. I wasn't a cat lover before in the past because I'm a little allergic to them. But holy shit, one of my good friends has a cat who is just the chubbiest little fuck all around. And apparently he is just the most loving cat, and oh. Can I ask what their names are, by the way? Also, if their names are actually big shrimp babies, I'm gonna cry. Today we are less than a month from the baby's adoption date. Oh. So, oh, how old are they now? My cat be like that. Queasy, it's been a really long time since you posted a picture of your cat in the Discord. Post more cat pics. This is not a request, this is a threat. So I'm getting really distracted. Just thinking about cats now. Not the movie, no. Just want to point out, I saw someone post, the world has not been okay since the Cats film came out, and I can't agree more. But anyway, okay, wait, I have to get a comparison for the utility pole. Size comparison. So the pole itself is like about as tall as the clothes shop, a tiny bit shorter. Alright, I think I get it. Fig and Newton? That is so perfect! That is so cute. Oh, I love him. Like, I found myself extremely, for some reason, vulnerable and sensitive to like animal videos lately. Like, I watched a video of a dog this morning and I sobbed a little bit because the dog was just so cute. Like, it went hiking with its owner and the dog got tired. It was like a puppy golden retriever, and then like they put him in a backpack on his back, and the way the little dog just like rested its head on this guy's like shoulder, oh, so cute. And then I saw a video, do you guys follow the Dodo? They posted a video of a cat that is like basically a human in the sense like, oh, the cat sees their like owner, I almost said they're human, their owner like rubbing like her face with cotton pads. The cat's like, now you have to rub my face with cotton pads. And I'm like, this is perfect. This is goodness. This is pure. So now that I've revealed that I cry when I see cute animal videos. Will this work if I do component? Nope, that ain't it, Chief. Oh, well, it is because hold on, let me... Nope, that ain't it, Chief. World. Also, Queasy, wrong stream, fool! Splatoon is tomorrow! We got like, 11 days until Splatfest starts. I must go pro. I must get really pro at Splatoon so I can destroy all of the Team Treat fools. You Team Trick or Team Treat? Team Trick, baby, all the way! If you're Team Treat, I'm sorry, I will have to. We can't be friends. Just kidding. I've said this many times, I don't really care about the outcome of this Splatfest. I just kind of picked Team Trick because, one, I like pranks, and two, I like the little ghost for Team Trick more than I like the candy bucket dude for Team Treat. But I don't really have strong opinions. If Team Treat loses, I'm not gonna cry. Or wins, sorry, I'm not gonna cry. The only one so far that I'm like, I must win, is when I play Team Ketchup, because Ketchup is just superior. I'm crying. No! No! It's okay. I feel like there's a good chance Team Treat will win again, though, because right now Trick still has the popular vote, and I just know, like, I feel like the Splatoon Splatfest meta is that like pros play the team with less players. One, because like less people to lose, and also I think pros kind of want to see if they can make the smaller team win. You can't go to my birthday if you are Team Treat? Oof. Oof. Wait a minute. Someone said it's their birthday today. Queasy, it wasn't you. Someone said it yesterday, I think. Oh, Fayon, it wasn't you. Was it? Oh dear. Oh, now I'm having an existential crisis. Dex? Yeah, it was Dex that said it. Thank you, Sampleton. I remember someone did mention it yesterday during stream. Dex, are you still here, buddy? I was like, I want to be Team Tree, but I am one, but everyone... I want to be Team Tree, but everyone I'm playing with choosing tricks, so you have no choice. Well, that's when you go against them and you smash them. But listen, join Team Trick, baby. Okay, listen. I don't know why I'm going in hard, being like, insert aggro statement here, followed by baby. I think I'm hitting the loopy after too much alky. Anyway. No, I'm a Febu baby. Wow, I had a stroke trying to say that one. And not even because it's hard to say, just because I have a propensity to have strokes. A February baby, though. I love February. You know, I never have to think about how many days... Oh, damn it! I do have to think about how many days are in February! Leap years! I was about to say, though, I'm like, I never have to be like, is it 30 or 31? It's just 28. Oof. And then I halfway through, I was like, scheisse. We got leap years. This year was a leap year, was it not? Yeah. Where'd the mesh go? Where'd the mesh go? Huh? Oh. I don't really know what just happened, but... Gex? Is that Gex into the Gex? What? Wait, hold up. I'm gonna open Discord. Strokes are hard. Yes, very hard. I'm gonna at Dex. Alright, there we go. I put some Ditto Nuggies into the Discord. And now I close Discord again. I realized I had a bit of a bad habit of checking Discord during stream, and it made me like lose like focus and be like, check Discord after stream. But I don't know if Dex is still lurking in chat, so I just had to get in there and be like, happy birthday, bud! Before his birthday ends! Top text is gone. Bottom text, where? Huh? Devil. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I just thought about this. So, there's like, I thought about this because I'm about to do some extrusions, but I remember one time I was helping my friend model some stairs for the first time ever, and he was having a hard time, he was having a hard time seeing like where, when to extrude, and so he extruded too much by accident, and he was like, how do I intrude? And I was like, buddy, I don't think that's the word for it, but I dig it, actually. So now every time I like extrude by accident, I just think like, how do I intrude? How do I intrude? In reality, you just hit that Control Z. Intrude. Isn't this such a great way to say it? It's pretty funny. And it honestly makes sense, because extrude, intrude. It do make sense. It do make sense, though. I wish I could play tomorrow, but I would love to get splatty with you soon. Yo, let's splat. We should play for Splatfest. I mean, we could be something, but I'm noob. Are you? I'm not also kind of noob at the game, honestly. Actually, so you said that you came around because Dex dropped that hot recommendation. Did you meet Dex from Splat too? Did Dex show up being like, let me splat? Because that's how Dex came around these parts too. But yeah, I'm not that great at the game. I do play like a lot just because I enjoy it, but like I'm really not good at the game. Like I can if I have a good team, then I can make sure the team stays okay, but if I will never be the person carrying the team. Dex was like, let's play, and I said, yeah, same basically. It's so exciting that like nowadays I've been able to play more like quads, because now like finally the coolest thing about streaming Splatoon, I've just been staring at this box for a very long time. The coolest thing about streaming Splatoon is just having people to play with now. Cause like I've been able to play quads, which is like, wow, such a dream come true. Cause I was also entering the period where I was like, I'm a little bit bored of Splatoon. It's like all the same, just playing Turf War. And then people showed up on stream, they're like, let's play ranked, and I was like, okay, I'm not high enough rank, but once I do get high enough, let's splat. Only level 33. I think I'm level 69, I think, just purely because I've played it for like a year and a half. And I have a lot of XP boosters because I play so much Salmon Run. I just love Salmon Run. I think it's a freaking great co-op mode. But like when it comes to like playing against real live people, I'm just like, that ain't it, Chief. I can't do this. Chief, please don't leave me alone. No. How do I tie my shoes? Came here because Ranch Cat. That reminds me, is he still watching your streams? Mayhaps? I don't know, Ranch Cat comes in every now and then and I appreciate it. I stream a lot nowadays because, yes, it's fun. Why do I keep staring at this box? I've literally just been staring at this box. Move on! Jeez. So I think I just yelled back. Sorry. I need that for Overcooked. Overcooked! Oh, wait, guys, Overcooked. I love Overcooked so much. But also, like, same, like, I don't have anyone that wants to play with me. And every time I ask people, like, you guys want to play Overcooked? They're like, nah, let's just play Among Us. And I'm like, no, please, Overcooked. Salmon Run is so chaotic. I love Salmon Run. Love Salmon Run. I turned a little southern there. I love Salmon Run. I love it because it's chaos, but at least, like, I don't have to worry about, like, people murdering me. It's just the computer trying to kill me. And, you know, that's normal. Yeah, I do have Overcooked. Wait, there's levels in Overcooked? Oh, level 1-3. I thought you said 1 to 3, and I was like, there's levels in Overcooked. I did almost beat Overcooked 1 with a friend, but in Overcooked 2, I haven't really gotten all that far. Sampleton, I actually think the last time I played Overcooked was like the last time I played with you, like literally almost a year ago. Wait, let's play Overcooked. Overcooked stream coming in hot, guys. I love Overcooked so much. It's like, I played it with 2 of my friends who were literally like, the 3 of us are literally the definition of last 2 brain cells. We are so pea-brained. It's ridiculous. But also, so like playing with people who you kind of share a brain cell with though, even if it's just 1, ends up actually pretty good. Alright, let's do the light. Where'd the cube go? Cube-kun. If you ever want to play with... Okay, listen. We gotta figure out when we can play Overcooked. I love Overcooked. But, like, nobody wants to play it with me nowadays, and it's so sad. Also, not everyone has the game, which is, like, doesn't help. But I think now, with, like, Epic Games, like, for a while they had Overcooked for free download. What was I doing? Insert engine. But, yeah, I still kind of prefer playing on my Switch, because I like the Pro Controller, and for some reason I've had a lot of troubles hooking up controllers to my computer. Well, I actually haven't tested out the new Xbox controller that I got yet, though. So, who knows? Maybe that'll help. I'll be good. What's this? Why is it... look like it's not... No, that's in the middle. I'm just going a little cross-eyed. You got Overcooked on Epic? Yeah, it was really cool that they gave it away for free. And the coolest thing about Epic was, well, we played it with Eon a long time ago as well in Discord, like, not in Discord. Well, yes, in Discord, but the cool thing about it was that only one person needed to own the game to be able to play it, and then we could all just connect to, like, we just connected to Eon's game on Parsec, even though I also did download it when, Epic Games was giving out for free. Oh, what? I didn't know if you hold shift, it opens the... Oh, learn something new every day. Mush mush. Yep. Who remembers when I was like, hey guys, pass me the mush mush? I'm gonna go shower and some Switch before bed, but I have to say, you have to... Oh. I'm trying to not go like... supersonic dog whistle frequency type voice, but oh, Elfan, I'm gonna hit you with the no you. You were very, very nice, so thank you for all the nice things you have said. And I did see your message on Discord. I'll look at it after stream, but but do know your kindness and your cats have brought many smiles to my face too. Smiles? I have multiple mouths. A big smile to my face as well. But have a good night. Maybe I'll catch you on Overcooked sometime soon. It's been a while since I played, so I might be really bad. Wow, I've been staring at this thing for so long. I'm not functional anymore, am I? This is bad. This is bad news bears. Alright, I'm gonna be very serious now. We all know that I'm a very, very serious person. I'm gonna get shit done. No, don't cry, don't cry. If you start crying, then I'm gonna cry. Alright, have a good night, though. And we can either overcooked or splat at some point in the near future. Why is there so much complexness going on well, it's not actually that complex, but because it's still all like relatively squarish, like it's all very like, you know, straight lines. It's just that there's a lot of straight lines. That was pretend that was an intelligent comment to make. Okay, so this slants a little bit. You know what I should have done? I should have done this actually. Abort, abort, abort. Did I any extruded faces? Nope. Okay. Any extra extruded faces? Oh, there's a border on the bottom too. We need a new cut too. Multi-cut. I love the multi-cut tool. Stop that. When you guys doing Overcooked? No clue. I would really love to play Overcooked on stream at some point, though. Like, community Overcooked would be hella fun. Alright, there we go. So, there is a little bit of an extrusion for the light. If you look closely, I think it actually... There's a glare. Yeah, there is part of the light that is actually directly modeled on. It is not all textured. Actually, you know what? Traffic light. I know that this is not what the one in Splatoon looks like, but I'm gonna there's a couple things I wanna... Like, I wanna see how it frames the colorful part of the light. Crosswalk sign is actually probably better. No! Light, there we go. Where's the squarish ones? Yeah, so there's a bit of a frame around it. Well, it extruded. I intruded by accident. Oh, that was such a funny... Like, again, it makes sense that that's the way to say it. Intrude. Component. Yeah, there we go. And then have it pop out a little bit. I certainly model on a lot more details than I should be doing because I'm not a really great texture artist. So, it's okay. I do things my way, you know? We all have our own styles. Mine just happens to be the not performant style. Honestly, actually, my models are not that, like, they don't have that high of a poly count a lot of the time. Most of the time. Most. I want to redo that because one, each of the lines are too thick, and two, the thing is it is too wide. It is not a proper square shape. More like this. Yeah, this inside should be a square. I'm gonna be selecting so many. Oh, did I extruded by accident? That's fine. I entered real panic mode for a second there. That was no chill. What? Oh, world. It's like, why is it going out? That no do makes sense. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Oh, whoa. Actually, no. It's a little bit... There we go. I like that now. And now let's fix this extruded accidental mess. This happens to me all the time. Oh, no, don't smooth it. Actually, wait, let's get that face back. I can do this. Just straighten it out like this. Ta-da! Also, more water. I'm doing that thing as always where instead of drinking from the second cup of water, I poured into the first. And instead of just doing it quietly, I decide to talk about it. Jeez. Okay. Oh, nope. Huh? Oh, actually, I really don't need these faces. I mean, they're not doing any harm, but it's just also I don't want to, I want to keep the top and bottom symmetrical. So let's just fill a hole on that. Does it protrude too much? I don't know, I can't tell. Yeah, actually a little bit. And actually... Okay, yeah, it does protrude a bit too much. If I can make a side view... There it is. Vertex. Okay. I think that's better. And then I extrude these bad boys. Yeah, okay. I have everything correct selected. I always drag it out, like, before doing anything just to make sure I don't have extra faces selected, which clearly didn't help me here, but at least that wasn't a bad problem to fix. Okay, what does it look like on the side again? So it doesn't really have much smoothing on it either. Go out just a little bit. Yeah. Squish it a bit more, I would say. No, too much squish. Actually, I think the whole thing could be a tiny bit smaller than it is as well. How thick is it? Oh, it's pretty thick. It's pretty chunky. Okay. It's like a... has a bit of a... Actually, wait, this is kind of perfect that I had these cuts. I can do this. Bam. Oh, whoa, no, too much bam. Actually, undo. That's still. Oh, wait, redo. No, undo. Get those faces selected back. Could I not fill a hole on that? Interesting. Okay, abort. Abort. What? That was bizarre. Huh, okay. I'm trying to think about how to get around the issue of, like, I have so many edges now here that I don't need. And I don't want to have to delete those vertices manually. Well, will this explode the model? No, okay. No, we're fine, okay. Let's get rid of all these vertices. Huh? It's bizarre that I can't delete that one. Yeah, no, let's not touch. We don't fuck with the corners. Also, posture check. I've been slouching a little bit for the last like 10-20 minutes. Can I delete this one? So why can't I delete this one? Huh? Okay, so let's bring that vertex back just for the sake of symmetry then. Ooh! Okay, the fill hole wasn't working on this big area, so let's just bridge it. Yeah, that's good. Let's say. If I do say so myself, which I do. Yeah, okay, that's much. Since I deleted all the vertices, it's a much cleaner bevel to work with. Let's do like 1.5. Is the whole thing rounded out, or? Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's not slanted. Oh, okay, hold up. Ah, slack, go away. Okay, my bad. Let's fix this real quick. It's just straight up a square, like a box. Now, oh, let's bevel the edges, not the faces. Eee! I think 2 is enough. I did 3 before, which was overkill. Honestly, I don't know why I'm trying to, like, burying it in this mesh. It's getting confusing. There we go. Let's say... 3? No, that's good. I think that looks fine. Also, what happened here? Let's... Whoa! Whoa, no. Let's soften these edges. I think it's because there's hard... one of them is a soft edge and the rest are hard edges, which is making it look... making the shadows come out a bit weird. Soften. What? Oh! Because there's internal faces. Bruh. Excuse me? I mean, my only other solution potentially to fix this would... Nope, not that. Would be bevel it so there's more loops there to handle it. Yep, that worked. Okay. Big brain. Kind of brain. I didn't even know if that would work or not. I was kind of hoping. Also, I need to put a blanket on. It's cold. I'm very cold. The warm fuzziness of the alky is starting to wear off. Also, yeah, I've concluded this peach, like, it's much sweeter. So, I poured, like, like, a glass, like, and honestly, 1 full glass of this is feeling very sugary, so I'm not really too inclined to keep drinking it. It's really good, it's just it's a bit too sweet for me. Which is ironic, because I did say I like sweeter wines, but this is just too much, yo. There's a line. I guess, I mean, again, it is a dessert wine, so makes sense that it's sugar. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Okay, so I would like to get the supports to attach the crosswalk light to the pole. We good? Okay. It stopped and I was like, is it one of those things where it's like, do you want the video to keep going? And I'm like, of course I do! Don't stop! Yeah, see, you can tell it looks like they added a 3rd layer to it, but it's actually just textured, it's not modeled. You can see it. Okay, so let's add the bolt things. Honestly, the amount of detail that, like, Nintendo put into this, it's actually wild. Like this, I wonder how many people worked on making Inkopolis Square and how long it took them. Like it was either, you know, large team and it took them a medium amount of time, or a small team and this took them 3 years. More likely, like medium-sized team and this took them 3 years. No, stupid clouds, go away. I'm trying to see how it's placed. Stupid pole. So it's like weirdly placed on... Oh, I see it now. Okay, one is on the top and one is on the bottom. I see. So actually, all of these are too big. Or this whole section is too big on its own. It should be more like this. Okay, not quite like that. More like this. There we go. So I'm gonna do a little metal thing. I'm doing it much larger first, and then I'll just shrink it down. Alright. That looks... I should actually make them... Since I'm looking at the piece right now bigger than it actually will be, I should make all the features a bit more exaggerated, so when I shrink it down, it's like... It's a bit more visible. I've definitely had that problem, like, multiple times, where it's like, oh, like, I model things, like, way bigger, and then I plan to shrink them down, but then I make certain edges way too small. And it becomes very hard to see. It's more squarey or square-ish. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, I see. That, and then... Bam. Oh, bam. And I think this length looked like it was about 2 of the bottom, so... Center to pivot. Pivot! Okay, that's a bit too small, I'd say. It's a bit too big. Yeah, they're pretty small. Could even be a bit smaller. I actually think I may still have a bit too much of a... Yeah, it doesn't need to be it's like the back chunky void still doesn't need to be quite as big as it actually is right now. Actually, I think what... Wow, I'm losing my voice a bit. I think what really needs to happen is that I need to bevel out, smooth out these edges. And then that will make it... That will kind of inherently decrease the size a little bit. So let's try that. worked out alright, I'd say. Yeah, the front is definitely much cleaner. I think this will come out better. Yep. Much better for sure, but since the back one was so small, I have to make the first one kind of small to match it. Yeah, you know, I'm not complaining about that. Looks good, I think. I still think that I might have still too much of a... Oh, wait, they both still meet at the same height? It just happens... Oops, too close. But the back piece is taller. Okay. So this... Well, let's make sure this is all the way in. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Then we can combine them. Delete. Let's delete the history on everything in this scene. It's been a while, I think. And save. Select the face. Yeah, ooh, that actually looks good. Basically, in a nutshell, what it looked like. Now let's cut a hole out of it. I always really struggle to forget which direction is which direction, so I always rotate a little bit before typing in values, because like typing in the value, of course, you get the best, like straight up numerical rotation. Because then you'll like, how else do you get a perfect 90-degree rotation? You type in 90 degrees. But I can never really remember the directions very well, so I always have to tilt a little bit and see which number changes to know. That's about right. So I don't actually cut it out, I just combine it, because it's perfect, it's a perfect fit. It's not like a hole. Cool, I like that. I don't really love cutting out one mesh from another, because then that does create a lot of like really weird geometry. And a lot of weird vertices that I don't want to deal with, that like cause me to have like really weird inverted normals, and that's kind of sucky and gross, so. Make it smaller. Actually, even this could be a tiny bit smaller. Actually, let's not have done that, because that would ruin the scale on the like how it attaches to the thing. So come on, freeze transform and delete the history. It's like you always gotta delete the history at least. Let's flip 180 degrees. What? Does that not work? There we go. There we go. Huzzah! That's looking good. Also, did kind of notice one thing. The light is a bit too long, so we can do one thing. Move it. Whoa, what did I not highlight? What did I miss? Oh. move it up a bit. There's something about it that looks a little... Well, I think I moved it up too much. Something about this that still looks kind of off, to be completely honest. It might be that the lights are too big. But... I don't know. Yeah, the more that I look at it, I think it's because these lights are too big. Solution, make them smaller. Oh, but then that would... Actually, I almost wonder. Actually, let's make it smaller. What would it look like if I bubble it out? Honestly, not that bad. Okay, pretty bad. We're getting some really weird... If I use smooth. Oops. It's not that bad. We're still getting some weird, like, smoothing. There's something that went wrong somewhere. No? Interesting. Oh, okay. I think I kind of understand what's happening. I was supposed to extrude one more time that I didn't. Actually, was I? I'm getting confused now. Okay, honestly, this looks fine. We're gonna leave it. I don't know how many times I was supposed to extrude. I don't know how many times I did. This is it. This is it, Chief. Why does the bottom one look longer? I think it's just my mind playing tricks on me. Let's actually still move everything up a little bit though. I still don't. Yeah, I still definitely don't like how long. Whoa! What happened here? How long the light turned out. Is my pivot centered correctly? Yep. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make the whole thing a bit narrower. Is there an extra? Huh. Oh, because yep, there we go. Well, okay, now I screwed it up again. There we go, that's what I wanted to happen. Yeah, I do be vibing with this proportionately now. Well, proportionally now more than what it was before. Alright, so let's start trying to figure out how to attach this. One, that's too high. Hello, Sokonoko. Are you Team Trick? Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, not Team Trick. It's Team. Are you Team Twig or Team Tweet? Cursed. Tweet. I'm Team Twitter. I'm Team Trick. I believe you mentioned that you're Team Trick as well, right? Unless you decide to go Team Treat. Because Team Treat is probably gonna win. Okay. This doesn't look terrible. Nico. Oh dear.
A sudden and brutal attack against the British Empire.
Thanks. Also, thanks for not like dropping in and immediately playing a sound bit. That probably would have scared the shit out of me. I was entering deep concentration mode. But yes, Team Trick. We are Trick Gang. Who do you think is gonna win? You feel confident Team Trick is gonna win? Or are you starting to have doubts? You like Team Trick because you like it more and less mirror matches? Less mirror matches? But also, I picked, like, this time around, I'm not really strong. I don't have strong opinions on Team Trick versus Team Treat. I just picked Team Trick because I like the little ghost dude more than I like the Inkling holding the candy bucket. So that's why I picked Team Treat. I also just like playing pranks, you know, tricks. Wrong way. Rotate. Cursed Inkling? There is no cursed Inkling. I drew the ghost boy, he sucky. What? Ghost boy cute! Why you gotta do cursed boy ghost boy dirty like that? How do I change the... I need it to be closer to a 90-degree. Sucky at drawing him is what I meant. Oh. that is valid. You know what? Maybe I should attempt to draw him tomorrow. How do I get this to be more of a 90-degree angle? Well, okay, a janky solution I think could be this. Nah, that's not even a janky solution, it's just a bad solution. I put it as Splatoon. I put it as a Splatoon post if we play together. You mean you'll post your beautiful artwork? Hey man, artwork or no artwork, I'm always down to play Splatoon. Yeah, this I'm probably gonna have to do some... What's the best way to come up with that perfect 90-degree... Oh! I know. That moment it was like, oh! Bam! Yeah, this will give me a much tighter 90-degree angle. I just have to tighten the inner loop. Let's say 0.35. That seems like it would be good. And then you yeet the unnecessary faces. And then you select the edges, and then you fill a hole. Yeah, nice. And put it on this side. I posted it as a post in the in the square. Okay, I'll have to. You did post it. I'll have to see. It's been a while since we played together, so I don't even know if you would show up in my square. Okay, yeah, this is much better. Did I just extrude by mistake? Let me make sure I actually undid everything properly. Yep, I extruded by accident. See that? No, I didn't what? Okay. Bro, where did you come from? When did I extrude that by mistake? I should keep going until it's gone. You shitting me? It happened all the way back here? Okay. It's bad. But it's listen. The people who can also make, like, insanely good art in the square, it's wild. But also, all art is cute. All art has its charm. And you cannot fight me on this. Okay. Let's soften the edges. Man, I'm starting to get a little sleepy. I mean, it's like, whoa, it's already 11:20 p.m. Yeah, might call it really soon then. So it does need to be extended a bit more. But it's doesn't well, I can use this to my advantage, but I already have this. How many? It's a square base. Oh, wait, can I look straight up at it? No, it's not square. Okay, I see. They merged the edges so it doesn't have to have so many edges. Makes sense. I was like, why would they make it square if they wouldn't have to? Because that would probably, like, the easiest, cleanest way to be. Make it new mesh! think if I merge... Whoa, no. I think if I merge 3, it'll work out. I don't really feel like doing the mathematical calculation in my head right now. I'm just gonna trial by fire. Alright, sick. We have an extra vertice. Oh, well there's 20 edges. Okay, I should have done them by 4. Wow. I guess I should have just done the maths in my head. That would have been a lot faster, considering the fact that it was literally as easy as figuring out. What is, like, 20 divisible by evenly? I don't know, 4? 5? No, don't delete. So let's actually try and place them in a logical place. Nah, that's for losers. What? Hold on. What? Oh, it's because I started doing 3 in the middle. It's like, listen, I know I'm not that good at, like, math, but there's a few things in my life I know. And I know that 20 is divisible by 4. There we go. Let's get rid of the faces and draw them again, because yeah. They have some very weird smoothing things going on to them. Yeah, it's just one. Okay. I'm probably just gonna add this last detail and then I'm done. I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah, same issue. Don't know what's causing that kind of smoothing weirdness to it, but it's fine. 1, 2, oh, samples. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. And 3, obviously. No, no, no. Okay. Yeah, it's getting... I mean, if you want an ugly decimal that repeats forever. Ew. Forever doesn't exist. Everything dies. Except, I guess when you do 20 divided by 3, that is the only thing that never truly dies. That and, like, pi. And just like any other, all those things that result in, like, 2/3 or, like, 1/3. And also plenty of other numbers. I don't know where I think I'm tired. I'm not going anywhere with any of this. Okay, well, yep, that's enough for today. We didn't get that far. Wow, I was not productive at all today. But anyway, yeah, that's the end for today. Thank you all for coming by. Next stream is tomorrow. We got Splat Splat. On Tuesdays, we always play Splat. Sorry, I was hydrating despite the fact that I need to use the restroom. But anyway, again, thank you for coming by. So, yeah, have a good rest of your day or night, whichever it is for you. And I hope to see you tomorrow during Splat Splat. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Sampleton, you want to do the Inkling Chaos again? You want to come in with the support? Why is it not working? Oh, there. Oh, it was delayed. That was weird. Oh, you spelled it wrong. Lol. Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming. Goodbye.